Hello, happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel, Georgia Girl Area Woman Wellness and More. I'm your host, Georgia Girl. Just outside, give me some sunshine. Feel nice out here. We had got that little shower last night, so it did rain a little bit. But it's nice. The sun is shining real pretty. Out here. It's the weekend. Hope everybody have having a good Friday so far. Yes. I'm just out here getting me a little sunshine. I like this time of year where it's not too hot. It's nice for a nice stroll in the yard. Or some people like to go fishing. Just relaxing out here today. Just looking at nature. They have a little stream down there. It's a little water stream down there. Happy Friday. If you're coming to my chat, please be respectful. I am your host. Yes, they got a little stream out there. Yes. The kids going to have to get that swimming pool ready. We're going to have to get it cleaned up and get the filters in there. Get it ready for them to be ready for the summer. They gotta clean it up. I'm just out here getting me some sunshine. Hey, how you doing, Terry? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's the weekend. Did you have a good Easter? Did you have a good Easter? I'm just out here getting me some sunshine. Did you have a good Easter? I'm doing great. My procedure turned out real good. Thank God for that. Still dealing with a bad knee. That's why I'm just keeping it loose and keep moving it a little bit, you know? But I'm okay. How's your weather? Is it sunny where you at? Is it sunny where you at? 'Cause I know some people still getting snow. I seen what Seth was showing me a couple of days ago, I think last week. They were still getting some snow. I'm like, what? I'm just walking in the yard, not going too far. Yes, we had a good Easter too. Really enjoyed the kids. Anytime I get to be with my babies, I'm always enjoying. Yes, they got a little stream out here. And we got to they're going to have to put a fence around here. They got a little stream. We don't want those kids to get down there. That's like a little creek right there. Ain't no fishes or nothing in it, but just a little stream out there. Just go all the way down there. They supposed to fence it in because I sure don't want my babies to get out here. They ain't going to stay out here long. Ooh. This is the back of my daughter's yard. Yeah. No, I don't see no fishes out there. But this is just some nature. We got to enjoy the sunshine, the rain, all of it. Got to enjoy it while we're able to, because it's going to probably get so hot after a while. You know, to me, I think July is one of the hottest months of the year. July and August. I think those are two of the hottest months. Yeah. No, ain't no fishes out here. It's just a little stream that go way down that way. And they gonna have to fence it in. It go a long way down there. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, I was just showing you this stream out here. Do you like to go fishing, Terry? Have you ever been fishing? I really don't know how to fish. I don't know how to fish, but I used to go as a child. I used to go as a child with my mom and my uncles. I lost my uncle. My uncle passed a couple of days ago, and I remember we used to go fishing with them. They'll have his funeral next week. Yeah, he was a evangelist, and he had been sick for a while. Had been in the nursing home, but I just think about the memories of him. And I remember he used to take us fishing. All of us used to pile up in the station wagon. That little station wagon he had took us everywhere. Church, fishing, Burger King, all places. Those were the fun days. And back then, we would pile up in that car. Get me out here, 'cause I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see nothing they ain't got no business in. 'Cause no, it's that time of year too. Them things, whew, I can't stand to see none of them crawling things. I'm just out here for a minute, give me some sunshine. I felt pretty good today. I said, let me go out here and get me some sunshine. Yeah. Kids, well, they'll be getting out of school in a little bit. Yeah. Yes, I love fishing, fishing, fishing for man. Okay. Yeah, women be fishing too now, Terry. That's what women too. Women be fishing too now. My aunt and my grandmama now, ooh, they used to get their little buckets and they used to get their little buckets and put their little wide hats on their head and have their little tobacco or snuff. Yeah, I'm out here give me some sunshine. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, just give me a little sunshine. Keeping this knee moving a little bit. But yeah, my grandma used to have that chin full of snuff, and they'll sit out there and put those baits and fishes. They'll throw those baits out there in the water. I used to be scared of the baits. That's what I was scared of. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Friday. I'm just out here getting me some sunshine and nature. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I ain't finna go up that way. Ooh, I hear you barking. Don't worry. I can't run from you. Don't worry. I ain't going that way. Ooh, no. I'm going back down the road. I'm going back to the house. Yeah, I was just out here. You ain't gotta worry, dog. I ain't going that far. He barking, y'all. That dog barking. He thought I was coming up there again. No, I'm not going up there. I know some dogs had got behind my grandson one morning when they was getting ready to catch the bus. They could even get on the bus for them dogs. Okay, just okay. Y'all make sure y'all check out what is that? Gins. Make sure y'all check him out. How you been doing? Nah, I can't run from no dogs, y'all. I let them dogs have it before I run from them. Who knew? Ain't gonna be out here long. Just strolling a little bit. Because I ain't even got on the right kind of shoes. Just out here getting me a little sunshine. It's pretty out here. It's the weekend. Hope everybody's excited about the weekend. You know, a lot of people on spring break. A lot of them get ready to, a lot of the kids are getting ready to get their graduations, and a lot of them going to the prom. Y'all and the kids out there going to the prom or out and, ooh, all these dogs out today. No. I got to get back. Too many dogs out here today, y'all. I don't know what's going on. That dog right there. A dog down there. I don't know. Ooh, they ain't been the best with me, y'all. There usually don't be that many dogs out. Now what's going on today? Uh-uh. Too many dogs out here for me, y'all. I can't run. Not with that bad dead bite. So I'm finna go sit my butt down. Yep. Yeah, dogs everywhere. They better tie them things up. They already told them people one time to tie them dogs up. But yeah, I'm just out here chilling, sun shining. Got a little breeze right here. But it's real nice today, y'all. It's real nice. Real nice. They said we was going to be getting a lot of thunderstorm, but it did do a little rain yesterday. In some areas, got plenty of rain, but we didn't get a whole lot. But we did get enough to just like cool it down a little bit. So I'm just out here stirring around in the sunshine. What y'all doing today? What y'all been doing? Yep. Could be wishing for some rain, especially when it get too hot. My glasses turn shade when I come outside. We're gonna be wishing for some rain out in June and July, cause it's gonna be some hot days, y'all. I believe it's gonna be some hot days. Yeah, I'm here trying to. How y'all doing? Whew. Y'all doing all right? Yes, Lord. It's warm out here, but it's nice. You can tell that it start getting warm. You gonna start to see the ants, the butterflies. You see all this stuff. You been working on your channel? What you been doing? Your second channel? You got a second channel? What is the name of it? Put it in the chat. What is the name of your second channel? Trying to get this wet. What is the name of your second channel? Let's outside. Since it's so nice out here, I decided to come outside for a few minutes. What is the name of your channel? Oh, that's what I'm up at. mm. I feel that little breeze. I feel a little breeze. It's gonna be another beautiful day. Another beautiful day. What's the name of your channel, Terry? If you're coming in the chat, I'm your host, Georgia Girl. My channel is Georgia Girl, Every Woman Wellness and More. Over here, I do a little bit of all about the mind, body, and soul. Uh, just out here, just soaking in some of the sun, guys. Soaking in the sun. Soaking in the sun. Enjoying it while we can, because you're going to be so hot after a while, we ain't going to be able to sit outside. And that's one thing. Hey, pre-retirement, how are you doing? Just out here giving me some sunshine. I was trying to walk a little bit. I wasn't going for. I saw two dogs. I turned my tail around. You hear me? Pre-retirement, I'm down to 148. I need 148 watch hours, guys. If y'all able to watch some of my playlists, that probably would help me out a little bit. Trying to finish getting over the hump, guys. Trying to finish getting over the hump. See what YouTube gonna do after I get the 148 hours. It still will be up to them. How your Friday going, pre-retirement? You said that's the name of your second channel. Put it in the chat. I think I'm already connected with your second channel. And I got two channels, but right here I'm still working on the hours on this channel. Once I get these hours, I start working on my second. But right now, my focus is just on this channel at the moment. And I done worked those hours down. Y'all see I've been working hard. Hopefully by the end of the week or next week, it'll show that I have the 4K, but I'm 148 hours away. So we'll see what happens. We're going to see what YouTube, because they have their rules. But I've been trying to keep my channel in check, go over for different things for copyright and stuff like that. Because they got their rules. What y'all been doing today? Relaxing? What y'all doing the weekend? I'm pretty much going to be pretty much relaxing. That's what I'll be doing. Yeah, I'm just outside. So I'm going to go outside today. Because I thought it was going to rain. We did get a little shower. We got a little shower yesterday evening, but it wasn't much. But we did get a little bit. I got my computer on if I can see who's in the chat. Because I got that sun glare on my phone. So I can't. Okay, I see. So Terry, you still got your first channel? I probably gonna have to go get my granddaughter from school. I'll let my daughter go pick her up. Oh, my daughter go pick her up. Because that traffic out that way, she go to school, that'd be so terrible. So what that channel gonna be about, Terry? What that channel's gonna be about? See, right now I can sit out here, ain't no mosquitoes and flies, but they coming. In summertime, you have to sit when you want to sit outside. You can't sit out that long. Those mosquitoes and stuff will get you. Right now, it's okay. I'm trying to get my chair right. Right now, it's okay. I don't really see no mosquitoes, but the ants are bad. How many of y'all be seeing a lot of ants when you're outside? Just still have my first channel. Okay, what are you going to be doing on your second channel? Are you going to be uploading some things or... You put the link in there? I think I'm already connected to your second channel. I believe I am. Happy Friday, everyone. It's the weekend. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm just out here giving me some sunshine. That's it. I'm on my computer. I can see who's in the chat because that sun is glaring. Okay. I got me on tripod so I can hold my phone up. I want to be able to hold it in my hand. So that's what I'm messing with now. Okay. You said it's a testing channel for my main channel. I would test different YouTube's feature on the channel before I put them. Oh, okay. So what you been trying out now? What have you been doing on the channel? Put the link in. I think I'm already subscribed to that channel though. So, cause what I did your birthday shout out, I did see that you did have two channels. Yeah. But yeah, I got two channels, but right now just trying to finish getting these hours here. If everything go well, I should have them probably by next week, or maybe I'll see by the end of the week. Cause 148 I need, and they haven't really finished doing the uploading and the time. Cause they once you do like lives and videos, you know, YouTube record those things, right? And then within so many days, they'll put out how many watch hours you have, and so they still updating some of my videos. So I'm gonna see what happens. And if it's for me, it'll be for me. Just as simple as that. But I'm doing great. I thank God for waking me up this morning. And I also had a good live last night to the ones that had tuned in. Uh, like I said, once I finish getting this channel exactly the way I want them, I'm going to start by doing my panels. But I did a panel. I don't know if you've seen the artistic live, Terry. I did the artistic live with Young Rez. He said he was going to be taking a break, so I haven't seen him in the last couple of days. But that was a good stream with me and him did. He was talking about autism and stuff. Cause April is Autism Awareness Month. I've been sharing things for autism. I've been sharing things about stress, and I also shared the other day about IBS. So April have a lot of awareness. Next month I'll be talking about mental health. um, May is Mother Day. I'll be sharing some stuff. Because I've been working on being a guest or another person YouTube channel and breakdown and broadcasting. Oh, okay. Broadcasting the live stream back to my. Oh, okay. Oh. So Were you able to do it? Were you able to do it? But yeah, I was just popping in. No particular topic. Just out here enjoying the sunshine, y'all. It's like it ain't that cloudy, but it's the sun is out and everything. Like I got a little breeze out here, so it's fine. Yep. That's great, Terry. I try to use my second channel for my shop. Sometimes I still share from both channels though. I still share from both channels. But it's like I was saying yesterday, it ain't easy having a YouTube channel. It take a lot of work. It take consistency for one thing. You gotta, if you want your um, channel to flow and be in the algorithm, you just like you have to. A lot of people say you don't have to put nothing there out every day, but I guess you just keep something going on your channel. Whether you just post something like a post or some type of inspiration, because a lot of people don't like to go live and stuff. I didn't quite get it correct. I asked Eagle Sir, hi, he does it all the time with Real Talk with Lady D. Okay. I know I saw where you were asking Miss Key about it. So you want, I think you got to go to, what you got to go through? StreamYard? You trying to go through StreamYard? What are you trying to go through to get on somebody's panel? Through StreamYard or YouTube Direct? What you trying to do? Because I know like I'm on YouTube Direct now, right? Um, I have to give you the link way before I have to give you the link. Hey, Camille, how you doing? If you want to be on somebody's panel on YouTube Direct, you have to give them the link before you start the live. I'm just out here enjoying this little breeze and sunshine outside today. Yeah, They said it supposed to been rain. It did get a little rain yesterday. So how's y'all weather? Is it warm? Is it nice? Nice outside? Just out here. I was walking just a little bit, but I saw about two dogs. I said, "Ooh, they ain't gonna get me." I got this bad knee bite. They probably would have ate me up, y'all. Yep, I'm just popping in. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God for another day, another blessing. And I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. If you're out doing something, be safe on the road. Like I said, there's a lot of people doing prom this time of year. A lot of folks getting ready to start their family reunions and things like that. It's nice, okay? Yeah, a lot of people getting ready to get their family reunions started, family trips, you know. But yes, and I was telling y'all I had lost my uncle. Like I said, I hadn't seen him in a couple of years, but they'll be bringing him home. He was in a nursing home, so like I said, I think about the good memories and stuff for him. But he's in no more pain, 'cause he had been sick for years, and um, sometimes we don't understand when we lose people, lose loved ones, or when something happened to us. Sometimes God see how we have. My uncle had lived a long life, and you was my uncle lived a long life, and he was a preacher. I mean, he did a lot for the community. He did a lot, and God saw that he had been suffering, and like I said, God sometimes we don't realize and we might not understand. He'll take us out of the misery. And what I mean by that, it don't mean that you have to be dying or you die. Sometimes God will take you out of a situation. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes he might see you in a bad marriage, relationship, friendship. You might be in like having financial problems and things like that. And God know his children. I'm just gonna say that he know his children. He know what some of us out here doing. He sees some of us working hard. He believe me. But you got if in order for you to believe that he's a way maker and he can do things for you, you got to believe in him. And a lot of people don't believe in him. I know y'all do, but how many people in my chat do believe that God is a way maker, a provider? He might not come when we want him to come. And sometimes he have us to go through these things and do things at the right time. Terrence, I had said to myself, I can I can be everybody else height, man. It's time for my own height, man. I have 212. That's right. We always was telling you, Terry, work on your channel. That's what we always have said all along. If you want to do a channel, go for it. And people will support you because you support a lot of people. You are a moderator on a lot of channels. And I just need to know when you be on your channel because sometimes we don't get notification. So you've been doing some of your channel lately because I haven't seen you lately. I didn't know if you was, I see you every now and then, but I haven't seen nothing you have put out on your channel. What I'm saying, but go for it. I didn't think, I did not think that I would be where I'm at today. I almost got 4,000 subscribers. I'm close to 4,000 subscribers. I'm 149 away from 4K watch out. Did I think that I was gonna be where I'm at today? But it ain't been easy. Yeah, still hold up, my grandma. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I gotta go tell my son to go pick up my granddaughter. She done got out of school, getting ready to get out of school. Y'all me on the chat. Hey, Miss JoJo, how you doing? Ooh, gotta get up out this chair, y'all. Hold on. Jesus. I'll be right back. The chair so low. Jesus. Junior, y'all think you come get her? Jesus. Oh, Lord, I had to go get me a pillow, y'all. I didn't realize that chill with that, though. But yeah, like I said, I was out here getting me some sunshine. Hey, Miss JoJo. Oh, yes, girl. You know, I got biking. I have back and hip issues, and I have a cane too, so I have to use that. But girl, I didn't realize them chair with that though. My look, my big self probably would have turned on. I ain't want y'all to see me do that. Y'all would have been laughing for days. How's everybody doing? No, my granddaughter, she waiting on somebody to pick her up. I'm outside, and I'm like, darn. I went and got my pillow, Cabela. I said, y'all ain't finna see me fall on camera. I turned that thing out so quick. Y'all will never let me hear the end of that. But yeah, I'm like, y'all ain't know that chill with that low. I tell my daughter, these things too low. So, girl, well, I've been working on the technical issues. I got help from my viewers and subscribe. Okay. So have you been working on your channel? I seen Miss JoJo in here. Hey, Miss JoJo. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope y'all's having a beautiful Friday. Like I said, I was here, just out here, getting some sunshine. See, I like the YouTube Direct. You can use your own background. You can change it out. Stuff like that. This in the backyard, so. But keep doing it, Terry. You'll do good. You know, a lot of people, you know a lot of people, and they'll support because you support them. And that's what I was talking about last night. I'm drinking some cold lemon water. Uh, how you been doing, Miss JoJo? Good to see you. Thank you for supporting. Child, whew, glad them kids didn't see me. They would have been laughing. I thought I was gonna fall, y'all. You see, I switched that camera. I switched that camera quick. Oh, but I ain't doing that. Just out here soaking in some nature. The sun. You said that we got a little breeze, but it ain't much. But it ain't. I like this time of year. How many of y'all like this time of year when it's not too hot? It's like springy. Now, when it be real hot, I can't sit out there in the sun. Mm-mm. I don't like to be hot and muggy. Do y'all? When it be real hot in the summertime? You ain't gonna see me out there when it be like in the 90s and 100. Uh-oh. Unless I'm sitting around a beach somewhere. That about all the time, but just for just being out in the sun. Look, you have to protect your skin out here in the sun too. I had put on me some oil for I might be looking a little shiny. Am I shining? I put on some oil before I came out here. I put on some oil before I came out here. Yeah. So y'all weather pretty good. I seen where some people still getting snow. I'm like, people still getting snow in April? I guess in other states, in other country, people still getting snow, I guess. That was Sassy. I don't know if y'all know Sassy or not, but yeah, it was snowing in her area. This is a little patio chair, honey. And honey, I got to get right because I don't want to tumble over. First thing I told me, he said, Mom, you know you should have been sitting in that chair. But yeah, I'm doing great though. Yeah, it was still snowing last week where she lived. I don't know where she lived, but I seen a video. Her name's Sassy. She be over here sometime, and I'm like, what? That's why I said, in some of these states, I don't think I can stay in them because I have joint problem. My bones easily hurt, and I don't want to be nowhere freezing. Cause when I be in the house and I have that air conditioner on, if it get real cold, I'm gonna turn that joker down. My hub, Bub, he's about go. You better get your blanket. I don't like to be cold, cause I hurt more when I could be cold. So, but yeah, I'm just out here. It's Friday. It's the weekend. Y'all remember that song? It's the weekend, baby. Y'all remember that? I remember when I used to be partying out that song. Boy, I don't know, Friday nights. Yeah, them Friday night, getting off of work on Friday night. Somebody gonna have a party. It just seemed like every Friday night, them old hole in the wall. Who remember the hole in the wall club? Who remember those hole in the wall juke club? Who remember those? Georgia Gary one where I will have the annual awesome awareness interview. Okay, I did Young Riz the other day. I did Young Riz. Did you see it? He was talking about autism, and I had said you have been on before. Hey Frank, how you doing? I'm over here talking about the Hole in the Wall Club. Y'all remember the Hole in the Wall Club? How many of y'all used to go to the Hole in the Wall? And you got off work on Friday. Everybody be singing this song. Just got paid. It's Friday night. Y'all remember that song? I used to party on Friday nights. Being just got off work. Being just got off work. We hear about a party. You two had Friday night club. Okay. I know you were saying back then you could see right now you can't hardly hear no music on YouTube unless you just want to get that claim or whatever and just don't care what YouTube say or whatever. But yeah, we had these little clubs in my little hometown. One way in, one way out. Y'all remember them clubs? Y'all remember them clubs when they had one door in and one door out? Don't let nobody get the fight. Don't let nobody get the fight. Everybody try to go out the same way. That was I was young and had my good hips and stuff like that. But yeah, we're looking forward to those Friday nights too, y'all. How many of y'all used to club? How many of y'all used to go out and party in Mississippi? Okay. Yeah, honey. I used to get me some look. You know I'm old school when I'm finna tell y'all about this. I used to get me some golden champagne. You remember the old golden champagne wine? Y'all know I'm old. Y'all remember those? How many of y'all remember those golden champagne? The little champagne in the bottle, and they used to sell them like 4 in a 6-pack or something like that. I sit back sometimes, I don't regret none of the things in my life, because I was young. Back then we didn't have the internet and all this stuff. We back then we wasn't had social media and all the different things that they got now, coming up. And we know we have a basketball game. No, normally you have a basketball game. You gonna go to the club after the basketball game. How many of y'all used to do that? Cause I used to try to play ball, basketball, and every time we had a game, everybody go hang out at the spot. It used to be like they had a little spot where everybody used to hang out at. You know, back then it seemed like it was much safer. Right now these folks pulling out guns and all kind of stuff. I can't, I can't do it. I'm the moderator for the best virtual DJ on social media, Real Spill JP. She has a club, Real Spill JP YouTube live stream broadcast on 3 of her YouTube. Oh, for real? You're a music type brother? But Frank, did you ever used to party? Did you ever go to the club and what do you say? Two step? Did you ever two step? I did it, y'all. I did. I mean, I did up until my life changed, until I went through what I went through, and it just changed me from doing all those things. I don't have nothing against nobody partying now or drinking. I don't have nothing against nobody doing whatever they want to do. But I'm just saying my life changed in that area of my life because I was going. I mean, oh, Lordy. Me and my husband, we used to party. We used to have our share of drinks like wine, beer. We was living. We was teenagers, young adults, and me and my friend used to start on Wednesday. Know what I'm saying? We used to be on a Thursday sometime, girl. Used to be out there on a Thursday night because they used to have like happy hour and stuff like that. And thing was kind of fun back then. People could dance and get out there on the dance floor. Nobody jumping. I was with my granddaughter yesterday, girl. And the music they play and listen to now, I said, "Ooh, girl, get me out that car. Get me out that car." She was playing some music, and I said, "You don't need to be listening to that." Even though she finna be 17, but I know what they listen to now, right? I still listen to music. I just part. Woo! You better say it, Frank. Hallelujah party. Yes, Lord. Yes. But I was in the car with my granddaughter. She got them playing the booty shaking, the UBB, and I was to my grandma. I said, I can't hear no more. Mm-mm. I said, no. I don't want to hear now another song about somebody shaking their butt and doing this and that and doing this to each other. I don't want to hear it. But I know that's what they listen to. That's this generation music. This generation music. They hear it. She said, my grandma, you ain't got to act like that. I said, I said, when I get in the car with y'all for now, I will have my earplugs. And we get ready to go on a family vacation pretty soon. I said, I'm not gonna hear this music all the way down to Florida. I said, I said, give me some Sir Charles or give me some gospel. To my grandma, you probably need to ride with us then. Cause I ain't gonna ride in the car with y'all. I ain't finna hear no booty dropping, no knee knocking, no be him, be I can't do it. Half these songs are, yeah. I'm like, are you listening to this song? Are you really gonna play this stuff while I'm in the car? To my grandma, let me just hear it one more time. I thought, I can't hear it. And see, my son is also an upcoming rapper. He's also an entrepreneur. He gonna come on. I'm gonna be talking about some of his stuff he'll be selling. If y'all want to check some of those out, y'all can. But he done made a lot of music, right? And I told him, I said, look, he made a song for me too. My son made a song for me, right? And I said, look, it sounds good, but some of those other songs you got to clean it up. You got to clean it up. I can't. No kid be like, grandma. I said, I ain't ready to sit here and hear that stuff. Yeah, I like the blues too. I like Sir Charles. I still listen to Betty Wright. Cause my mom used to listen to her, Betty Wright, Diana Ross. I'm an old soul, so I listen to stuff like what the man name? Oh, I was listening at Al Green the other night. I was listening to Al Green the other night, and I see how he was doing his blues, but it was also sounding like gospel. Now I think he a preacher or something now, but my mom used to love herself some Al Green. Al Green, Betty Wright, um, yeah. hmm Yeah. So do y'all think y'all had a good childhood? I think I had a good childhood. Do y'all think y'all had a good childhood? Compared to how some of the things are now. Muddy Mississippi War, yeah. Because right now the thing we have to do is just talk to our children, talk to the environment, the way things are now. We just have to make sure they safe, stay safe, cause they just living in these times right now. Everything about to be computerized. You go in some of these restaurants now. Um, they got robots taking your order, or most of these jobs they got machines taking over where people work. It seems like to me, y'all, computers and technology is going to. I think that's gonna be a thing in the near future. You know what I'm saying? I think all this stuff gonna be turned to computer and technology. These spam folks get on my nerves. And I said, do they ever sleep, y'all? Do those spam people ever sleep? They wake up calling you in the early in the morning. And they be the same people. You can block some of them spam people and they'll come right on back. I'm like, I know it ain't nothing but the same person I blocked before. Al Green is a reverend. He has a church in Memphis, Tennessee, New Salem missionary. I bet he can preach because I just hear how he speak and he sang his songs and things like that. And he seemed like I believe he can get down preaching Al Green. But yeah, that's all you say. Friday night, just got paid. Mm-mm-mm. But when I used to be getting out of work on Fridays, boy, like I said, I used to carry people to work and back and forth to work. We'll stop by that stove, get our little drinks. We already knew we were gonna hang out, right? We used to get our little drinks and what we gonna drink, and you know, just hang out a little bit long. You been worked hard all week, and you work hard, and you can pay your bills. Why not enjoy yourself? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But now you got to be real careful. You got to be real careful about going places, hanging out at places and stuff like that. Yeah, you got to be real, real careful. Though I be telling my grandkids, because they up where they able to hang out and, you know, with the things the way they are now, it just, people getting, they love pulling out guns. And they don't care. I'm glad we went to school for computer before computers. Yes, and social media. Yes, you right. Stay in the club. Girl. They used to call me dance all night. They used to call me dance all night because they were like, that girl don't never sit down. They said, well, that's probably why your hip got messed up. Trying to be out there spinning. You and your husband out there spinning. And we be what that song was called? What is it? I'll think of it in a minute. The party's over. Y'all remember that song? When they get ready to play that song now, they let you know it's time to go. It's time to go. My teacher told me that it was going to be a computer world, and she was right. And I think, Frank, it going to a funny. Good, you have to have a sense of humor around here, I tell you. But Well, they say, I believe that the computers are gonna take over. You already can tell that now. That they doing everything. The cars are being electric, all that stuff. But yeah, they'll play that song. You would know when it be time to go from the club, Camilla. They was a last call for alcohol. That little club we used to go to all the time. I used to hate when they now. I'm not saying they weren't having no fights and stuff. They was. It was some people down there fight, but everybody was trying to get out the same way. Well, I used to tell my husband, I said, we go to the club, we gonna stand right here by this door. It was that's what you call a hole in the wall. No windows. No windows. I think the only window they had, it was by the bar somewhere. But they had one door. They had the little bathroom. Lord Jesus. They had the bathroom everybody had to go into. Girl, you know we old school. And we'll go in the club. I told my husband, I said, look, we gonna stand here by the door. Cause some go out, we going out the door. We gonna be the first one out the door. I didn't never like to I never like to be in the club when a fight come out. I'm for real because bullets don't have a name on it. A lick don't have a name on it. You can easily get killed or you can get caught up in some. In other words, you could be somewhere in the wrong place at the wrong time. And sometimes that's how a lot of people end up losing their lives. But that's just the thing. You don't never know what gonna happen. I try to pray before I enter anywhere. If I'm on the road, I'm praying. If I'm out of town, I'm praying. I said, Lord, cover us till we get back home. Cover us on this road. I pray. I don't know about nobody else. I pray daily. I said, watch my children when they go out that door every day for school, because we know there's some psychos out here in the world. They pulling out guns everywhere. Like that last shooting, what happened last week or a couple of weeks ago? You said all them cartoon. Hell, trying to slide up. All them cartoon like the Simpson, Flintstone, and Jetson told our future. Yeah, is the Simpsons still coming on? But that stayed on a long time. We are sister. We are different. Amen. Amen. We are. We are. Different moms. Exactly. Sisters in Christ. And what that is, a bird? No, what that is? When I come over here. Ooh, I think that's a lizard, y'all. Ooh. I really can't get out the chair. Hold on. So I'm sitting outside on the shed. Hold on, let me see where that thing going, y'all. I can't stand no lizard, snake, none of them things. Who is on that pole right there? Ooh, please don't come over here. Cause y'all see me having a panic attack. I have anxiety real bad, but I'm good. I see him, y'all. I'm finna throw something over there. Well, you won't come up. Ooh. Oh, oh Lord. Y'all gonna help me. Y'all gonna see how I'm gonna jump up for real if he come over here. I'm gonna stop that camera because y'all ain't gonna laugh at me. Cause I might just fall trying to get up and run. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the Simpsons still come on. That thing, I know that cartoon. I'm looking, y'all, because that lizard is way over there, though. You got the grass cut. But this time of year, you're going to see lizard, bumblebee. You're going to see them all. Oh, I'm still looking, y'all. Don't think I ain't looking at y'all. I'm trying to see where that lizard going to shoot. It's over there, Frank. Frank, I ain't gonna let you see me fall. I turn the camera off. Cause that thing come over here. Y'all might see me moving faster than what I've been moving. We must remember free will is the great Lord Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, decisions allow man. The freedom to choose to do good. The freedom to choose. What y'all been doing today, Frank? You been putting out some video? I'm looking, y'all. They way on the other side of the yard, but I did see when it crawled to the pole. I can't stand. I think I can't stand nothing crawling. I'm just gonna tell you, I can't stand it. That's why I said people be eating. They say eat frog legs and stuff. Child, I think that thing will blow up in my stomach. No. Mm-mm. I'm looking, y'all. Mm-mm. But yeah, I was just sitting out here just thinking, how things were when I was coming up, and sometimes I like to think about my childhood, and I wish things was a little bit like it used to be. But we know now we ain't gonna never get those eggs back down, probably to $2. The song "Hole in the Wall." Oh, yep, I remember that song. What that man? Y'all remember the song? The White Horse. Y'all remember that song? Do you wanna ride? Ride the white horse. Y'all remember that song? They used to play that song so much in the club. That song and oof, Keith Sweat. Oh my God, Keith Sweat, Jesus. I supposed to been going to see Keith Sweat on Mother's Day, but they gotta work. I'm so mad at my children. I said, y'all already knew to have that day off. I'm thinking I'm finna go see that man begging. But she can't get off. She's trying to get somebody to work at her play. I said, girl, you should have been put that day in. Because he going to be in Albany on Mother's Day. And I sure want to go sing. I really did. They tell me he don't do nothing but beg. But I love myself some Keith Sweat. And they used to play they songs a lot too. He made a living doing it. I think that man got by like, if I'm not mistaken, I think he got about like 7 or 8 kids. So I said, well, he begged to you. You will get a baby. I ain't joking. Keith Sweat and Art Kill. You'll get babies on them song. Yeah, I told my kid, y'all know I want to go see that man. So what my daddy say about you? I said, that man ain't gonna know nothing about me. I'm just gonna be out there in the audience. Hey, Angie. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Hey, Charlene. There got my people coming up in here. Look, I'm picking up where I left off. I will, you know what I'm saying? When I be in the spirit that I am now, I try to enjoy myself because there are days you might not even see me smiling and laughing because I be dealing with my health. And these last few days, I just been feeling pretty good. And I'm just enjoying and living. You see what I'm saying? I try not to let things bother me. I shake it off, keep it going. And I'm just laugh, love, guys. Yeah, this on the back side of the house. I'm trying to keep my eye on that lizard too. Cause they already seem I can't hardly get out of the chair. And I went and got my pillow cause my chair is so low. Good to see you, Angie. My day going good. Jen was out here and give me some sunshine. It's so beautiful out here. Had a little breeze going on. It's a little breeze. It had supposed to be raining. And thank you, Charlene. I want to thank Charlene. I want to thank Angie. Thank y'all for watching my playlist. I appreciate y'all. I'm down to 148. I said maybe by Sunday, maybe I know exactly how many more hours I need. But as of right now, I need about 140 something. But it still be up to YouTube whether they give me my monetization back. Some people say they be ain't got 4K, and YouTube still finds stuff wrong with their channel. So I'm just gonna see what the outcome gonna be. I'm not letting it stress me or anything. I'm gonna still come on, do what I get. Still continue to put my content out and stuff like that, and And if anything on there I need to change, I just have to do it as it comes. But yeah, yeah. I have a glow about girl probably because I put some grease on my face. I told I was a little ashy, so in the summertime you had to put some grease on. I have to have a sense of humor because if I were to be how I feel sometimes, y'all be like, "Ooh, she looked terrible. She looked terrible." But I try not to feel what I be going through. If y'all understand what I'm saying. So I put some oil on. It's this oil I be using. This for dry skin, and I put some, cause you be on camera, folks be looking. They be looking. So I have to keep my face moist because I have dry skin. I have dry skin. How you been doing, Angie? You been doing okay? Booster, she had that cold, but she all right. She gone with the other grandma now, cause she would have been out here with me. But she gone for the weekend with the other grandma. But she all right. That cold was messing with her. She thought she wasn't going to school today, but she went on and got up out of here. You good? That's good. And we was just talking about the old days, about when we used to club, and we were talking about the hole in the wall. Angie, did you used to club? You used to go dancing and party? That's some lemon water. Hey, Miss Key, how you doing? Look, I'm picking up where I left off last night. Boosted the vet, child. If she had seen that lizard I seen a while ago, because we had seen a lizard, me and her, she was telling my grandma, don't kill it. I said, girl, we are going to kill it. The girl thinks she could get straight animals, straight pets, and bring them in that house. You even be bringing all them things in there. Not while I'm here. Yeah, but other than that, I'm doing great. I am just enjoying this breeze and this beautiful sunshine. Yep. Do you used to go out there and party, Angie? Miss Key, we up here talking about the hole in the wall. Miss Key don't know nothing about the hole in the wall, y'all. Miss Key is a little youngster. We was talking about the hole in the wall club, where you used to go in the club one way in, one way out. They used to play the same song at the end of the night. The party over. They used to play that song to tell you it's time to go. Me and my husband still used to be out there dancing, y'all. My children be like, I get home, they be like, Mama, I thought the club had been closed. Now, you know how me and your dad, we stay to the end. We stay to the end. You been home playing mommy nurse. Oh, your son okay? Oh, yeah, I know you still been up under the weather, too. How you doing? Yep. But right now, y'all, like I said, my life did change spiritually, physically, and all. It changed. I don't have nothing against parties now. Right now, I just try to do things at the house. I don't go places where I think I'm going to be in a place where I got to run, or, like when I go, I be mostly with my family. I don't hang out at the clubs and stuff like that now. But I don't have nothing against people that do. I'm 56 years old, and I mean, people still partying, but with my health and the way I am, child, I ain't finna be nowhere. I gotta be falling and trying to run from no bullet and stuff like that. But they still got a couple of those at 28. They still have a few clubs still open, but when that pandemic came, when the COVID came and stuff, it shot a lot of places down. It shot a lot of places down. Who got, oh, Lord have mercy, McKee. I don't know what it is. Every time something go in my house, McKee household get it. That's why I said, McKee, is you so kidding to me? Who's sick? Your son? There's a lot of stuff going around, McKee. Yeah, I enjoy his music. Yes, Lord. I enjoy his music. I really do, Frank. Well, you was 28. Oh, okay. Who's sick? Your son, Mickey? You be 56 in December. Oh, okay. Oh, your son? Lord have mercy. Yeah, you know they getting that stuff from the school, Mickey. That's where they getting it from. Them children getting that coughing. Like my grandson, he gonna come in here now. So don't come around me with all that coughing, boy. I had to keep myself. Woo, I had to keep getting me some vitamins and stuff because I'm easy to catch a cold. Yeah, I stopped going years ago too, Camilla. Cause once when my kids started coming in the club, I was me and my children can't party together. We can't do that. Now we'll be at house stuff like house party. I like barbecues, like house barbecues and get-togethers and things like my daughter yard out here. She was saying we probably gonna do something on Memorial Day, and I like stuff like that. Have our music playing, barbecue and stuff like that. Mickey, did you used to go out to the clubs? See, Mickey, I think she's a 90 baby, I believe. No, she a 80s baby. Mickey is an 80 baby. Miss Key was going out, all the technologies and all that stuff. She read that with my daughter. That's why I said she's just like a daughter to me. She read that when they was starting with all the computerized and all that stuff. See, when we were going out, child, we have all that stuff they got going on now. Now they used to charge when you go to the club. They'll charge $5, especially when they have like DJs and stuff like that. Then you pay the money and get there. They don't be playing that but the old crazy music. Mm-mm. Then they tell, oh, y'all better turn that music down quick. See, I told you, Cabela, I told you she didn't know what it was. The clubs, like, sometimes it be houses. Clubs would just be one way in, one way out. And it's just like they had one door. They be at the door taking $5. Because most of the time, back there, they used to charge like $3 to $5 to get in the club. Those little small clubs, Mickey, no windows. No windows in the club. They used to have one big fan standing by the door. Everybody done danced and got sweaty. Everybody trying to get some air. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. I put a gospel song on my channel, Fully Committed to. Do you remember this song? I put a gospel song on my channel, Fully Committed. Do you remember this song? What talking about? That's the name of the song, Fully Committed? Is that the name of the song? They let it stay on that freight. Oh, okay. Who sang it, Frank? I think I done heard of it. You did it today? But that's what a hole in the wall is, Big Key. An old club, an old place where they made out of a club. Oh, and those bathrooms used to be the terrible. Oh, those bathrooms. Oh my God. But when you drinking, yesterday, okay, I know I seen the one about Good Times and all of them. But when you drinking and you in the club, child, you have to go do what you got to do. But you don't sit on no folks' stool now. There were places used to be some nasty places to go to the bathroom, I tell you. See, Big Key, you probably go out to those up-to-date clubs. Y'all probably have no hole in the wall. I think I had showed y'all when I was in my hometown. When I go back, over there where my mama stay, I'm gonna let y'all see. Jolly girl, the bathroom. Yes, Lord. Everybody used to use the same bathroom, the men and women. Oh my God, that was disgusting. I remember I remember those nights. Cause back then I used to drink beer. I used to drink what that beer was called? What was that beer called now? They just let you know I don't know that about no beer. Now I don't, but back then I was. What was that beer called? Bud Light. I used to drink Bud Light. Then when I used to drink Bud Light, I used to drink like the gin. You remember the stuff called gin? You know they said when you drink gin, you sin. That's what they used to say. But now I can't. I don't do that stuff. Right now I might drink a mixed drink or, like occasionally like birthdays or if we have something like dinner or something like that. Wine, a little wine. I can't do that beer and stuff. But child, me and my husband we had our times in the club. We had our times in the club. Oh, you didn't like beer? Oh, you know what, girl? You know what gin and juice is? You know what gin and juice is? Like what the man named Snoop Dogg? Gin and juice. Talking about that gin and juice. Yeah, I used to drink that. Ooh, that's the. Ooh. Me and my sister-in-law were talking about that the other day when she was over here. Talking about we used to have them hangovers. How many of y'all remember how them hangovers used to be? I grew up watching your mama party. Okay. Well, I bet your mama know about that hole in the wall. I used to hate having a hangover. How many of y'all know how those hangovers used to feel? I'm just talking about old days today. Just talking. Y'all remember how them hangover? Ooh, that was a horrible feeling. Like you couldn't shake. I used to have a headache so bad. Birthday, my mama used to say, you shouldn't have been down there drinking that stuff. Trying to hang, y'all. Trying to hang. Couple of gin to drink, then all the drinks taste good. Oh, that what you used to drink, Angie? That gin used to mess me up. Ugh. That gin, they used to tell me, I guess I don't know if I was, a lot of people be drinking that stuff straight. I don't know how they do that. I used to have to put something in mine. I couldn't drink that stuff like that. My husband, he's like, how you drink that stuff like that and don't put nothing with it? That stuff will tear your stomach up. Oh, okay. A cup of gin to drink. Okay. What did she say? I had a hangover one time, and that, ooh, girl, it make you feel so bad. I remember I used to, I fell. I had got so messed up one time, I fell, y'all. Ooh, when you get to falling, you know you through then. Know you through. Because I ain't never wear no flat shoes. I always wore heels. Okay, where I go, I always had me up here here. Now I can't really wear them now. If I get them, I have to get them real. I get them flat kind because of my back. My daughter be like, Mom, where you going with them heels on? I used to wear heels to a softball game. I used to wear heels to a softball game. I love me some heels, y'all. I did back then, but I can't do nothing with them now. Too. I'll be somewhere aching, about to fall. You went home and went to sleep. Woke up the next morning, your head be pounding. Woo. That'd be a bad feeling. That's why a lot of people, when they go out, they try to take like some goody powder or they might take something way before they start drinking because they already know. They already know when you drink, it's going to give you a headache. And then I used to have to take me some people say they used to get the raw egg. I couldn't drink that. Much as I love egg, I could not drink no raw egg for no hangover. Mm-mm. Yeah, that one thing I couldn't swallow. I didn't used to just get me something. I make sure ain't nothing on me, y'all. Y'all see them? Thought I seen something. I'm looking around for the lizard because I'm out here. Well, I'm not where the trees at, but you know, it's grassy out here. So y'all see me jump up. Y'all gonna probably see me move faster than what I was. But Key, you missed it. Camilla laughing at me. I could hardly get out the chair. When I sit down a long time, I can't get up for real, y'all. These knees and stuff won't let me. Yeah, I remember that girl. Them short skirts, them knee-high boots. They got all that out now, girl. They wearing them now. And I be like, my granddaughter showed me her birthday outfit, right? Because that's what we going on a family trip for her birthday, right? And she already showed me her outfit. I'm like, girl, where you wearing that to? So I'm like, Grandma, you know I'm finna be 17. I said, I know that, but still. Ooh, child, little short thing. I know they wearing whatever, but as long as you ain't revealing a lot. Because these days, they just wear all kind of stuff. That's what I want to talk about, y'all. Let me see if I can find this article right quick. This is what I want to talk about right here. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see where they? Can y'all see that behind me? Do y'all see the lady on this side right here? The lady with the this right here lady was they banned her out the restaurant. I'm doing trending news right now. They banned her out the restaurant because how she looked. Be honest now. Be honest. Hot pants for the thing and the night. Be honest now. Do y'all think this lady is not dressed for a restaurant? Now this is the waiter right here. Now this how the waiter look. I was gonna do commentary. I might well gonna talk about it now. But this in Louisiana, right? This lady suing this steakhouse because they saying how she was dressed. Okay, y'all know it's summertime. Y'all gonna see so much stuff. People gonna have on all kind of stuff. So do y'all see something wrong with what she got on? They wouldn't let her go in the restaurant. Okay, she have on a cropped, like a cropped blouse, right? And she have a skirt. Now me myself, I probably would have something over my shoulder, but this is the waitress. That's the waitress right there now, y'all. That's the waitress. The same restaurant that tried to put her out. But look what the waitress got on, y'all. This happened in Louisiana. I'm trying to see can I pull it up. But she is suing the steakhouse because they said they didn't like the way she was dressed. But they got their I tell people who drink something that would make you piss on yourself. What I tell people why I drink something. That's true. Well, a lot of people be get so pissy drunk. But yeah, let me see. This was Frank. Did you see that on the news? It happened a couple of days ago. I don't know how much charge I got on my phone. I don't want my phone to blank out on y'all. Um, I was gonna talk about it tomorrow, but I said we're gonna talk about it now. But she's in Louisiana, right? She's suing the restaurant. She is suing the restaurant for defamation, and she's suing them for that, Angie. I'm gonna see can I pull up the article, but be honest, y'all. I know everybody have their own style. People wear what they want to wear. But I just say I would wear that, but I probably would have something over my arms. Because, most of the time, those restaurants be cold, right? Some of the restaurant does be cold. But I don't see nothing wrong with what she got on. So, do y'all see something wrong with what she got on? So, she's suing that restaurant. I'm trying to pull up it on my computer. And a lot of people saying she shouldn't have been wearing nothing like that. Yeah. But that's the waiter on the other side, Frank. I never been to Hooters. Have any of y'all been to Hooters before? And they talking about how those women be serving food with no little booty shorts and stuff. I feel like this: people gonna buy what they want to buy, and I mean, some restaurants does have their rules, but I don't see nothing wrong with what she had on. I don't see nothing wrong with what she had on. But they said she wasn't dressed according to their rules in the restaurant. I saw that this morning. I'm like, what? I think it's in Louisiana somewhere. That's why I said people they worry about the wrong thing. Now you know some people will put on what they want to put on now. Yeah, that's the waiter. That is the waiter. Okay, I just pulled it up. Let me read it. The news about a woman who is suing for dresses. Okay, a black woman refused. Hold up. This is what they said in the article. I was going to talk about it tomorrow about something I was going to talk about since we were talking about clothes. Black woman was refused to service over a revealing outfit. Now she's suing restaurant alleging discrimination. But I'm like, what was she showing? I mean, her shoulders out. Look, that her shoulders out, and maybe it's a little bit lower right there, but I don't, I, I don't see what was wrong. Now look at the waitress. The waitress got her shorts or whatever that is. It's all up her butt. Now I wouldn't want nobody serving me like that. Now if y'all was in a restaurant, be honest. If you was in a restaurant, who would y'all want to wait serve y'all? That girl right there with those shorts on, or that lady? Which one y'all would rather have y'all serve y'all food? The one in the black or the one on that side? Why sell clothes if uh, they aren't intended to be worn? Sound racist to me. Yeah, yeah, racist to me. That's shocking. They said she's son. This article came out. I'm trying to see where about it was. It was on the news. It came out a day ago. She said, I feel absolutely violated. Said a complaint about this happened in 2024. So she's suing them now. You know, it take when you sue somebody, it take a while. So she started last year. Yeah, and I would look at the waiter's side eyes. I'm like, you can see her tail. So this right here was in Louisiana. It was in Louisiana, y'all. Wow. So if you're over there in Louisiana somewhere, y'all better be careful what you wear. But you know, they don't want you to come in a restaurant without shoes and shirts and stuff like that now I can see that she didn't have on no shirt. I can see that her breast is hanging out, but they're not hanging out. Only thing is showing just a little of her cleavage. And I was reading where they said she had to pull her, she pulled it up. It seemed like it one of those halter tops, like the crop tops. That's what it is. The crop top with a skirt. And then her stomach is not even showing like that one. The lady on the waiter, her stomach is showing. So I wish her luck on this, but they saying they don't think it gonna go nowhere because other people got their rules in their restaurant. So they said in a complaint it was at a steakhouse. Steakhouse and Seafood asked her to leave the restaurant due to the dress she wore, who is black, claiming the restaurant white patrons and employees were dressed less appropriate than her during the 2024. So they wanted her to leave, but she spoke up and said, look at your waitress. Look at the people that's serving me. She said they was showing more than she was. Wow. They was being a guard, nothing wrong with her clothes, nothing. They was being prejudiced, racist, and she told them, look what your employees wearing. So she said, I left feeling kind of mortified, violated, ashamed, and really humiliated because I had never had something happen like this to me as working professional, she said, per complaint. Wow. So this kind of stuff like here can mess up your business too, y'all. That kind of stuff can mess up their business. If you let your waiter walk around with their butt out, and with the atmosphere, it's summertime. It's in July. People, y'all know we see all kind of stuff. In the summertime, we're gonna be seeing people, all their tails gonna be out. Y'all be seeing them folks how they be dressing in the summertime. Now, some places you do have to be dressed accordingly. Like now, in my opinion, I wouldn't wear something like this to church. How many of y'all will wear something like that to church? It's somebody afraid. Georgia Girl Wellness more a restaurant must have a code of conduct and a dress code. If they don't have rules, some women walk. Yeah, I know they have to have their rules though, but Terry, you think something was wrong with what she got on? Now, my opinion, I wouldn't wear nothing like this to church. If I wear something like this to church, I would have to have a jacket on. But I have seen people at funerals, church, different places, they be wearing all kinds of stuff. And people feel like they bought it, it's their money, they can do whatever they want to do. So, ladies in the chat, be honest, would y'all wear either one of those to church? The dress, the shorts, or would y'all wear something like to me what she had on probably they probably thought it didn't fit their atmosphere, but it's a hot summer day. She's going in getting something to eat. The waitress wearing what they want to wear. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know some restaurant does have their codes. And I'm going to have to go in the house to get on my charger too in 1 minute. Um, so this happened in Louisiana. I mean, people buy and they wear what they want to wear, you know, but it is a time and place for everything. It's a time and place. Frank said, Frank said something ain't right. Something ain't right, Frank. Something ain't right with that picture. You right. Something ain't right. Something is not right. Now all of a sudden they gonna say something to this woman. They said per the outlet, her name is McClellan, who wore a floral outfit with a skirt and a crop top. It was a skirt and a crop top. Yeah, I would wear something if I had to wear that at church. They said it was a crop top, like she got on. It was a crop top and a skirt. Um, the restaurant alleged she was approached by a staff manager before she was seated. And I'm like, excuse me, what's wrong with what I have on? And she like, well, it's just too revealing. They said what she had on was too revealing. Lord. They wrong for that. But a lot of people it's agreeing with the restaurant. I was reading the comments. They was like her breasts were hanging out. I don't see her breasts hanging out. I don't see her breasts hanging. I see maybe the top layer. You might can see just a little cleavage right there, but you don't see it hanging out. So she told the outlet that when she explained to the manager that she had previously worn the same out what? said she had wore the same outfit at the restaurant and never experienced an issue. The manager allegedly responded by saying, well, you can go to your car and put on a jacket, put a jacket on, or you can find somewhere else to eat. What? Oh my God. She done wore it to the restaurant before, y'all. This just was like a racist. This is racist. I would consider it's kind of like a bullying thing. She said she done wore it before. She done wore it to that restaurant before and nobody said anything. Wow. So they told her she either go to the car, get her a jacket, or she have to leave. Wow. Or she have to go somewhere else to eat. Wow. In the complaint, McClan, who was the vice president, what? She was the vice president of the WNACP at the time. Woo! They know they done messed up. She's the president of the NAACP, y'all. That's why they did that. Prejudice. Because they know what she is. They know what she stands for. Y'all know what the NAACP for? Mm, mm, mm. She's the president of the NAACP at the time, was shocked by being refused service since the restaurant, white patrons, and employee was dressed similar. She said she wore that because look what they got on. Oh my God. So y'all think how y'all think, I need to follow up and see how she gonna do on this case. What y'all think gonna happen? Do y'all think she gonna win her lawsuit? Or y'all think it just gonna it gonna bring on some racial stuff? It gonna bring on some racial stuff. According to the restaurant website and cited the complaint, they dress policy stated business casual and proper attire required. So that what Terry was saying about the code, the dress code. They say you have to wear casual, business casual outfit, proper attire. So, but why let your waitress? To me, you're not. To me, they're not setting examples for their business. If you let your waitress dress like what they got on a black halter shirt with the what are that short skirt, that's not no good. That's not no good example to me. Let me go. I gotta go take my phone in her. I'm gonna get out camera because I don't want y'all to see me struggling getting out the chair. Oh, oh, I'm up now. Oh Jesus. I don't want y'all to see me struggling. I gotta go put my phone on the computer. I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. But that's something else. That is something else. You hear me? That's awful if you know. That is straight awful. For someone to even have to endure something like that. That's terrible. I'm in the house now, y'all. I couldn't let y'all see me struggle. So y'all remember that commercial? But I fall and I can't get up. I done fell a lot of time because of my knee get weak and stuff. I don't want y'all to see me on camera falling though. But that is terrible, y'all. She was the president of the NAACP. They dress code, Terry, like you said. Let me go get my charger. They dress code, like you said. They said you have to be in like a business attire. So they looking at her, but she done wore it before, right? She done wore it before, so she's like, why? Why mess with me now? I'll be right back now. y'all. I gotta get my charge. I tell y'all, when I said things are getting bad, when I tell y'all that things are getting bad now, times are not, take it over there. Times are not like they used to be. You know what I mean? Times are not like they used to be. Like I said, people have their rules. They have what they want you to do, but I didn't see nothing wrong with it. But that's what you know, got my phone on charge now. When people have their rule, like when it come down to YouTube have their rules. You know what I'm saying? YouTube have their rules about how they want us to put stuff on their platform. And see, those were their rules about the dress code. But like I said, me personally, I didn't see nothing wrong with it because she said she has worn it before. I don't want nobody. I can see what this girl got on now, right? I'm looking at it. She got on like what kind of skirt that is? You see what the waitress got on? Can y'all see it good now? This what the waitress got on, and this who they want to put out the restaurant. The lady with the halter on and the skirt. I don't want nobody serving me with their tail all showing. And this supposed to be like a casual business like place where you go eat. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think her lawsuit gonna go anywhere? Do y'all think they're gonna just throw it out, or it gonna be something said because this woman was the president of the NAACP, and the weight is thick. Yeah, that poor woman could have left public humiliated, and that's not right. Yeah, she's suing, but a lot of people like they going along. A lot of people is siding with the restaurant because they said they have their code. But still, though, y'all, she said she had worn it before. She will, she will win her case because it's a restaurant that enforce it on policies on its employee. She received a signal from the employer what is. Yeah, see, she was dressing according to how she was being served. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, I've never been to Hooters, but they was talking about how those women at they talk about how those women at Hooters. Anybody been to Hooters? They talk about how those women be wearing those short shorts at that place. I never been, so I don't know what they have. I just seen like videos, and that's the way they dress, but I don't know what their code is there. So I'm gonna see. Hey, how are you doing? There's a lot of people with money that you don't drive a certain car, dress a certain way. You can be in their presence. It depends on who was there. Okay. Angie, 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 you talk. Hey, Six Bowl. But Six Bowl, honestly, I want to know your opinion, Six Bowls. I seen this article this morning, and I said, well, I'm not going to talk about it now. Because we was talking about old school dresses and how we used to dress back in the day. So do you think, be honest, tell me your honest opinion. Everybody in the chat was saying they don't see nothing was wrong with what she had on. Now, me, myself, me, I probably would have had me like a sheer, like the little sheer thing. I probably would have put that over me. Because I know in those restaurants, it normally be cold. It normally be cold in a restaurant. But looking at her, looking at the waitress. I would think she looked dressed better than the waitress. I've been around a lot of millionaires. Yeah, I know. They saying now this is what they saying. Their code was casual wear. It's like a business atmosphere. But why is the waitress dressed like that? So she might have a good case, y'all. She might have a good case. I don't know. Let me see what Angie said about the woman legs. Angie, I don't know what I'm doing with you. Angie said tattoos and bruises on the beef leg. Lord. Now I would have looked now if that restaurant supposed to be like business, business setting, like Six Bowls said might be like she was the president of the NAACP, so I mean, she said she had wore this before, y'all. She done wore it to the restaurant before, and she don't understand why they started tripping. So they gonna look at that too, that she had worn it before. So I don't know, y'all. Do y'all think she got a case? Do y'all think she got a case? Let's see what y'all say. I would have two choices. It would be the lady outfit I choose. Yeah, I like that. For myself, I like it, but like I said, I wouldn't wear it to church. Now, I would probably wear something over it. And then at the restaurant, I normally take me something on my arm because a lot of those restaurants be cold. Y'all don't be cold in some of those restaurants. I don't want to say what I really. What, Frank? Frank. Frank said, I don't want to say what I really want to think of what she's wearing. So, Frank, you don't want that woman to serve. Now, you're a man now. You might like that kind of stuff now, Frank. So, some men might like the lady that like serving them like that. But I don't know. I look at her like, too much booty out for me. Someone complained about her, especially that hat. What hat? I'm saying she ain't got on no hat, Savo. We talking about this lady right here, this crop top, and she the one suing the restaurant. And she said she wore this because of how the waitresses be dressed. And she had worn it before. Okay, it's a halter top. I don't see nothing revealing besides her arms. Her stomach ain't even showing that much. But I guess they look at, the waitress looking for a man. Hey, Frank, they be want to get them tips now. They be want to get them tips. Lord Jesus. Uh, you know how they do. They be working to get them tips. And I feel like they complain about her specifically. Yeah. See, she's suing them because she think it was racial. She said it was racial. And I'm looking at her on my computer now, right? I'm looking at her on her computer. And I I would say maybe she might have could have pulled it up a little bit, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm just wondering if she gonna is she gonna win her and she had a good job. She was like the president of the NAACP. So it ain't like she was a stranger to these people because she had been in that restaurant before. So I don't know, y'all. I want to follow up and see what gonna happen. I don't know what gonna be the next story. I just seen this story. Have y'all seen it before? Six Balls and Frank. I know y'all be following a lot of stories and stuff. I just call this kind of prejudice. I wouldn't have did that. Okay, they said Mrs. McLean outfit did not fall Now look what they said. Now I thought I was finished reading the article, so I found some more information. Um, they says Mrs. McClan outfit did not fall under any of the specific banned items listed in the policy. The complaint complained while on citing photos of an attire previously worn by I guess a waiter shared by the restaurant's social media account that McClan alleged was more revealing than what she wore. So it was somebody at the job complaining about. They put it on social media. Ooh, there we go with that social media, y'all. There we go with that social media. They put it on social media about what she was wearing. Wow. So per complaint, McClan went to a nearby restaurant where she was not only served but received several complaints about her outfit after being refused service at the restaurant. Wow, this happened in 2024. I don't know why. I guess they just sharing about, when you try to sue somebody, it take a while sometimes. Sometimes it take years or a year or more. Frank said her case is an open and shut case. Employees are extension of management. If an employee to allow to address a certain way, basing the signal to the customer, it's okay to dress the same. See, that's what she was looking at. She was looking at because the restaurant waitress is revealing more than what she is. So, but I don't know, y'all. It was at the restaurant at the time. I'll leave with her. They could keep their food. Yeah. But this lady gonna make her voice be heard, y'all. She with the NAACP. She with what a man, she with Ben Crump now. I'm surprised he ain't on the case. He be on everybody case. Y'all know that man be on everybody case, Ben Crump. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Frank, I couldn't do a story like this because I would say what I really feel. What do you feel, Frank? Say what you feel. Tell me what do you really feel. You saying that, and I see where you going on your opinion. You saying that the waitress looking for more than this. Yeah, that's how she probably get her tips, Frank. So you two might take it down. Oh, for real, Frank? I know you'll let them have it. Yeah, I vote for the lady they tried to that they put out the restaurant. So let me see what else they saying. There's an alleged incident, according to the complaint, left her utterly humiliated by this act of discrimination. She was also claiming that to be public discriminated against was illegal. So she's standing her ground, y'all. She's standing her ground. She's saying it was not legal. It's a discrimination case. Yep. So this is in Louisiana. Y'all can follow. Just type in the woman. I just how I found this. Oh, I seen it on another website, but for me to follow the article, I typed in the lady that's suing the restaurant for the way she dressed. And if you'll see the lady, you'll see her with that dress on, and y'all can read what's going on. So they said, as she explained to the news station who interviewed her about the incident, she said, I was feeling kind of modified, violated, ashamed, and really humiliated because I have never had something happen to me like this as a working professional. Wow. You feel alienated, and it's like, well, what's wrong with me? What's the problem with me? The complaint continued. As accused of civil rights involved, y'all. As accused of civil rights violation, discrimination, and negligence, the complaint added that she is seeking a trial. Ooh, She want to go to trial, y'all. This lady taking, huh? What Kyrie at? Okay. She is hold on, y'all, I'll be right back. She is suing for the silver right card. Ooh, that gonna be something else, y'all. That gonna be something else. Mm-hmm. I don't know, y'all. I gotta see could I find that case somewhere else. I'll be right back. I gotta see could I find the what else they gonna do about it. Let me go get my grandson cup. You guys school man? You guys school? Hmm? You guys school? You guys school? So I'm still here, y'all. I'm just doing something real quick. So she is. They didn't say what she's suing for. They didn't put in there about no money or whatever. She's suing for civil rights, for her civil rights, discrimination. Mm. But this happened in 2024. I'm gonna have to see can I follow up on it and see what really happened. But they talked about it today, though. What time did KJ get out? So I don't know, y'all. That's kind of it might be a good case. I think she'll be all right, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. What y'all think? Do y'all think she have a good case? I'm just reading, seeing what else I can find. She said her civil rights were violated, discrimination, negligence, mm. and she doing a lot of interviews too. She is doing a lot of interviews. In a statement to people, her attorney said that client decided to bring this lawsuit to ensure that the selected enforcement of dress code policy and other forms of discrimination are not tolerated in restaurants and other public places. Wow. Ooh. Like I said, she's one of the president of the NAACP. She got a professional job. You see what I'm saying? And they said the restaurant was like a business setting place for people like that, but I don't know. I guess they wanted her to come in with a jacket over her or whatever, but it's July. It's summertime, and y'all know how people dress during the summer. But like I said, places have their rules and things like that, but I don't know, y'all. So the people also reached out to the restaurant on April the 24th about the lawsuit. So I guess she's just not putting in the lawsuit. It happened last year in July. So I guess after she want a trial. That's what she wants. She don't want to she want a trial. Oh my God. They said in a statement shared shortly after the alleged accident, the restaurant wrote, "We have a dress code policy that we ask our customers to observe a few times a month and speak with our guests about their attire, including asking them to remove baseball hats in our restaurant." Y'all know they don't want you to wear, a lot of those restaurants don't want you to wear baseball caps. They want you to have your shoes on. They want you to have your shirts. And they want you to be fully clothed. But like I said, it's hot in July. And she dressed it according to the weather, and she said she didn't wore it there before. So I wonder what made them say to something to her. Like Six Bowl said, could be like they had other people there, and they didn't feel like she was appropriate during that time. But you didn't say nothing to me before when I wore the dress. Why you gonna say something to me now? So that's what she gonna look at, cause she didn't wore it before and nothing was said. So yeah, look at the waiter. So she wanna go to court, y'all. She said she want a trial. She want jury. They said she want a jury. She want the judge. She want it all. Um, wait, what dress code waiter is half naked around customers? That's what I'm saying. Uh-uh. Girl, oh, she gonna have a. I believe she gonna have a good case. I believe she gonna have a good case because they said, contrary to the reports, like I said, they was saying, okay, they said they don't want people wearing baseball hats. A lot of restaurants don't want people wearing hats and stuff. They want people wearing shoes, fully clothed. They said, contrary to report, our attire policy is not new. It has been in effect over 3 years now. So they saying their policy been going on for at least 3 years. And then woman said she didn't wear this before, so I don't understand it. The restaurant continued. We spoke with a guest yesterday about her attire, and she pointed out that we have wait staff dressed in a manner that might not meet the standard of our attire policy. See, people are already complaining to them about the way they waitresses are dressing. So a guest spoke on the way the waitress are dressing. So okay, say they said for the last several weeks we have actually been working on a different uniform so that we are not asking a different standard for our customers that we are requiring ourselves. Wow. Now they want to try to change because the woman finna sue them. Now they trying to change the waitress outfit. The woman gonna win her case. She gonna win her case. She sure is. Know why she gonna win her case? Because they set rules for their workers, and they set rules for the customers, but their workers are not dressed like that. Now they trying to change everything. Now they trying to change everything. So, but they had that same policy for 3 years now. So the customers are complaining. She gonna win. She gonna win, y'all. She gonna win. Just on that alone. Cause why now all of a sudden now they want the waitress to be dressed fully now? Man, please. I hope she win. I believe she will win. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. So now they're trying to change the whole staff uniform. This someplace over there in Louisiana, some kind of steak and seafood place. They didn't really say the name of the restaurant. It just says in Louisiana, called the Stab. Some place called the Stab. That's what the name of it. Who want to eat where their husband be look? That's what I'm saying. Look at that waitress. I know it. That's why I said that place called Hooters. Y'all know that place called Hooters, right? I never been to that restaurant, but they said they be walking around the way they walk around. But that's that their business. They've been doing that for years. But you're right. So I didn't see nothing wrong with what she had on. I'm gonna try to follow it up and see how her case gonna be going. But this lady said she want to go. She want a jury. That just let you know how she aiming for something. And she know what she doing because she with them NAACP people, y'all. I know the other year, let me see, was it last year? I had read an article about, I do trending news, so this is trending. I read an article about They fired this because she had her hair colored red. I don't know if anybody, keep I remember, but I did a live on that. They fired the girl because she had red hair dye in her hair. I'm like, what? She had her hair colored red. And they fired her for that. Because they said they didn't want her wearing her hair like that. I'm like, ooh. But they have their codes, they have their dress code, just like other restaurants, other schools. Like when you go into a church, it's certain things you should wear and certain things you shouldn't. And these days, God do say come as you are, but still. I don't think he wants you to come to church with no booty shorts on. I mean, he do say come as you are, but I don't know about that, y'all. What y'all think? What y'all think about that? Huh? But yeah, I did a show about that was a discrimination case. Yeah, they was saying something about her hair color. She hadn't dyed her hair. They liked the way she worked. They liked the way she worked, but they didn't like her style. They didn't like her style. So they fired her. Hmm. I don't want to be, there's a lot of prejudice still out here, y'all. You know, we have came a long way when it comes down to prejudice, but we still got some ways to go. It's still some prejudice out here. It really is. They might come out and just call you the N word or say derogatory things about you in that way by the N word, but some places do make you feel like they don't want you there. I'm sure everybody have experienced any type of bad customer service at a restaurant. I'm sure everybody in my chat have experienced some type of bad customer service, either at a restaurant or at a grocery store. And I know me and my best friend had went to Cheddar's one time, and the waitress, she just seemed like she just had a problem. And we kept on saying, "Are you okay?" Some people, I'm gonna say this: you chose to work there. You chose to work bagging groceries, being a waitress, and ain't nothing wrong with those jobs. Customer service, anything like that when they're dealing with customer service. But you have an attitude if people come in at the last minute or they don't know for sure what they want to order. Because sometimes I be like that. Sometimes I be in the restaurant, I don't be knowing for sure what I want. I be like, give me a few more minutes. And that waitress seemed like they was so, like they was agitated. I'm like, and me and my friend kept saying, "Are you okay?" Like they was getting mad because we didn't go on and order what we wanted to order, and like they was in such a hurry. And see, that was bad customer service right there. Bad customer service. When you work around people, especially if you're serving their food or if you working in a store or being around people like that, you gotta have some type of patience. You gotta have some type of patience. You gotta be able to serve people. You have to greet people. You can go in some of these stores and some of these people have the biggest frown on their face, like, what you coming in here for? Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. How some people are not friendly when you go to them stores or restaurants. It seems like they don't want to see you coming. You don't want to do your job. Why did you apply for it? Yeah, they be wanting that tip, but they don't want to do that. Yes, I got food at a cafe and got told I didn't think. Okay. Yes, I got food at a cafe and I got told I didn't think the server just because the woman at the time had a bad day. I was mortified. Yeah, they take it out on the customers because things are not going their way. But when you fill out that application, they ask you, do you have you worked with? They might ask you, have you worked around people? Uh, have you been in areas like that? Because those kind of people can be bad for people business too. You know what I'm saying? You can complain to that manager. You can complain to the business bureau about the way people be treating you and stuff. I hate going into a store and the person behind the cashier act like they don't want to do their job. This what you got hired for. I can't help the line long. I can't help I got a lot of stuff in my buggy. You know, they don't want to do their job. So you got to have good customer service. Got to have good customer service, especially when you're dealing with the public. You got to have patience. And there are a lot of them here. And me and my friend John, we ain't leaving here no tip. And he had like he didn't want to come back and give us a refill on our drinks and stuff. You know, most of the restaurant, you can tell when you have a nice waiter. They'll greet you. They'll come and say, are y'all okay? Do you need anything? They might say, are y'all ready to order? Y'all need a little bit more time. You know, some people do know how to greet you. Some just come in there looking at you like, standing. You know, I don't like to go in restaurants like that. Treat me like you want to be treated. You want my money, so hey, you better treat me right now. You ain't getting no tip. We didn't leave him no tip either. Because that boy, like, he was in a hurry. He had, like, he was messing up the order and stuff. I'm like, you ain't getting nothing out of me. I'm going to pay for this food. And then we went, because we love cheddar. Me and my best friend love cheddars, right? And I said, girl, we go back down. I hope we don't get that same waitress. How about we got the same waitress? But it was like during another time of the day. So I said, maybe he was just tired that day. He was a little better. Because he saw we didn't leave him no tip. So, yeah. It's just like you treat people the way you want to be treated. You treat people the way you want to be treated. But they don't know what I might have been going through. It was just rude. That's right. You could be rude to people. You don't know what kind of day a person can have or been having, you know. That's why when they be like, how people come in these restaurants holding up people, and you know how some people coming out with guns and they come in these stores and stuff holding people hostage. You don't know what be going on in these people's minds, shoot. You don't know. That's why a lot of people need to take classes when it comes down to customer service. They need to know how to treat people. They always said treat people according to the way you want to be treated. And that's true. But anyway, guys, we ended up having a good dialogue. We had a good show after all. Because I was just popping up. We were just talking. But then I got to thinking about what I had wanted to share with y'all. So I said, well, I might as well going to do it now. But when it come down to that lady and her dress code, y'all, and when it come down to people and what they do, people feel like they buy what they want. It's their money. And they choose to wear what they want. But, you know, we do have to follow people rules, you know, whether we like them or not. You know, it is what it is. But still, we don't have to take being mistreated either. We should speak up for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We should make our voices be heard, especially when it comes down to our civil rights and being mistreated, especially out in public. You know, like I said, when I'm in a store, let's see, I ask a person quick, are you okay? Where I was somewhere. I think I was at Subway one day. And the girl seemed like she was in such a hurry. I just had a bad day today. I said, well, I hope things get better for you, honey. Don't be throwing that lettuce on my bread like that. When it comes out of my food, don't mess with my food like that. She was just like she was in a hurry. Don't throw my lettuce. You didn't want to come to work. Just why did see people fail to realize. Hold up, I'm gonna go get my grandson. I'll be right back. People fail to realize if you don't want to do the job, why even apply for it. Yeah, she would make me mad fixing my sandwiches because she got to work. She had to work more hours than what she's supposed to be. What wrong with that, Tate? What's wrong with you, Tate? Come on. Tell me out. Try to get off that bed. Tell me. You just want to stay on that bed. Jump. Jump on. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tate. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it. You got it. You got it, Tate. You got it. You want to sit over there with Grandma? Huh? You want to sit with Grandma? What you doing at daycare today? What you did at daycare today? What you did at daycare today? Huh? What you did at daycare? What did you do at daycare today? Huh? What did you do at daycare? But anyway, guys, but yeah. Tell them hey, Kyrie. Tell them hey. Tell them hey. Say hey. Tell them hey. Boosie left you, Kyrie. Boosie gone and left you. You gonna play with your car? Don't go trying to climb on that thing. But in my youngest, y'all, don't you go trying to climb nowhere now. I gotta keep my eyes on him, child, cause he be everywhere. But I'm finna get ready to get off of here. But don't mess with that. His name Kyrie. Tell him hey, man. Say hey. Say hey. Tell him hey. Say hey. But yeah, like I was saying, Terry said 80% of life is not what happened. Don't mess with the cord now. Ooh, I got it. No. Go get your car. Wanna go get your car? Go get your truck. Go get your truck. Go get your truck. 80% of life is not what happens, but how you react. The other 20% is beyond your, beyond your control. Where are you trying to go? How you read, I'm trying to read what Terry said. Hold on, Terry. How you react to situations can be just as deadly as situation yourself. That's true. We must remember if a person doesn't want you at their table, don't devalue yourself by walking through their front door. Amen. Woo, man, you right about that. You is so right. Yeah, God bless all of y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I got me some sunshine today. It was real nice out there. Thank you. So he trying to get into some right now. Look, we call him Boosie Jr. You know Boosie. Boosie gone and left you. Boosie gone bye-bye. He getting around. He'll get into stuff. She gone and left you. She gone bye-bye. She gone bye-bye. You know she gone bye-bye? Fuck radio tea. But yeah, so did y'all like what I was sharing about the girl and the about the story? And like I said, people are going to wear what they want because they have their own money to buy what they want. But y'all know, it's a time and place for everything, though. Like I said, I didn't see nothing wrong with the outfit, but it's obvious they did. But she gonna take it to court. But like I said, it is a time and place for everything now. Y'all know. Yeah, that Auntie Boosie. What Auntie Boosie at? She gone bye-bye? She gone bye-bye. She left you. She gone bye-bye. And but y'all know for yourself, sometimes some people do overdo it when it comes to dressing now. Be honest now. I said, Lord, I hate when the summertime comes, because some of that stuff some of these folk be wearing. Ooh, child. Some of them need to just put it back in their closet. That's why I be telling my granddaughters. That's why I tell my granddaughters, don't you go out that door with all them little shout things on. I tell them quick, because you give people the wrong impression about you. You know, like I said, it's a time to wear those booty shorts. And some people wear them wherever they want to wear, but Kyrie, don't be pulling my cord, baby. You over here messing up now. You over here messing with the computer and everything. You gotta go. Go over there and get that car right. Go play with your toy. You over here messing up. You over here messing up, trying to unplug the computer and everything. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know when it's summertime comes. Soon a little sun, get rid of. Soon as a little sun come out, they're gonna bust out with everything. What you laughing at me? You laughing at me? Yeah. They get a little sunshine. God tell my children quick. Y'all think it's summertime. That was before the sun was coming out now. What you laughing? What you laughing at? What about yours? Yeah, but I tell you, them kids, they will. Ooh, some of them can't wait to get put on them booty shorts and all that stuff. They can't wait. I hear them myself, whoever that was. I hear them myself. But y'all remember back in the day, them hot pants, y'all remember the hot pants, Angie? They wear the hot pants and the boots. Y'all remember that, don't you? You know, all the stuff that we used to wear back in our day, they wearing it now. They bringing all those styles back. They bringing all those styles back. They ain't that but the devil. I don't even let them phase me. They bringing all the styles back. You know, like the wide legs and the Daisy Dukes. Y'all remember the Daisy Dukes? When you come in the chat, please. That's right. You ain't gotta tell them we're gonna get rid of them. Frank, not Frank. Who that was? Terry said the Daisy Duke. Y'all remember the Daisy Duke? You remember that lady Daisy Duke? So the Dukes of House. I get that where they got it from. When she was wearing them Daisy Dukes. What are you singing? You singing your song? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go beep, 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 all through the town. You like that song? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. How the wheel be going? Round and round. Do it. Round. I ain't studying them devils. They just trying to get me out my game. Worry about it. But yeah, y'all, we had a good little talk today. And everything. What you want to eat? What you want to eat? You want some pizza? Where you want? You ready to eat? What you want? Pizza? You and Boosie love y'all some pizza. Tell everybody, hey. Say, hey. He over here trying to unplug the computer, the phone, and everything. What you want? Sing your song. The wheels on the bus go beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, but I want to thank everybody for coming over. What y'all did? Anybody going live next? Or anybody got something coming up? Anybody got something coming up? Y'all want somebody to see? Y'all can put the links in the chat at this time. I think Charlene got a live coming up at 8. But she gonna be on her other channel. the Constant channel. Y'all make sure y'all she'll be talking about debt. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to that. Tomorrow, Sarah, you know I might pop up like I did today. Y'all know how I do. But I enjoyed y'all. What you want? What you want? What you want to eat? What do you want? Let's go find something to eat. What you want? What you want? Huh? What you want? Pizza? You want pizza? Will you want some pizza? Okay. Well, all right, y'all. I enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Like those trolls trying to get busy down. They ain't got time for them today, y'all. They ain't got time for them. Thank y'all for coming over. Y'all continue to have a good night. Have a good weekend. Stay blessed. Stay encouraged. And always stay what? Prayed up. And don't forget to check out everybody today. I think Miss Key, she probably gonna come live later if she haven't already. Uh what she said? Love to everyone. What happened? What happened? Okay. Miss Parker from Friday. Oh, Lord and pray. Lord, I wonder who you're telling Grandma. He wonder who you are talking to, Grandma. Talking to us. He ready to go get. Hold on. But anyway, you guys, I'm finna check with y'all later. Y'all have a good night. I read it, Frank. Y'all continue to stay blessed. Have a good weekend. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Okay.